Good evening and welcome to Deman with Quad V, bringing you League of Legends action once again. And tonight it is going to be CLG versus DGW, which is basically Counter Logic Gaming versus Whale, which I will refer to them as Whale versus CLG, which is a lot easier. So Whale are going to be playing as the blue team. They're going to be Malzahar, Warwick, Nunu, Udyr, and Sion. And playing for them will be Atlanta, GuardsmanBob, nicosharp, Jatt, and Poisonidon. For CLG, it will be Corki, Anivia, Alistar, Amumu, and Cho'Gath, and they will be Chauster, bigfatjiji, Elementz, Kobe, and HotshotGG. And the two on the end here are the extra spectators. So, what are we going to have? We're going to have junglers from Amumu and Udyr for Whale. I don't know how this is going to work out, really. Team-wise, it's a pretty tanky team, and really Anivia and Corki for CLG have got a lot of cover, it has to be said, with Alistar, Amumu, and Cho'Gath. So, you know, you've got the stun from Cho'Gath and the silence, you've got obviously the bandage toss and the ulti from Amumu, you've got the pulverize and the kick from Alistar. You've got a lot of cover for Chauster and Anivia here. Chauster as Corki and bigfatjiji as Anivia, so, you know, two of the greatest, certainly bigfatjiji, one of the greatest carries currently in the game. Meanwhile, for the opposition, a fairly tanky team, it has to be said. So CLG are going to go looking. We'll have a look at the opposition in a minute, because I've got a feeling there might be something going on here. As they will do. Alistar flashes in, tries to catch GuardsmanBob out as Warwick doesn't quite get the ignite on him, sorry. I think they're just going to back straight out of that. So managed to flash out of it. Couple of summoner spells used up there. Flashes. We are viewing it from CLG's perspective. And they are going to return, see whether... Is he going to bandage toss through, see if he can catch someone by surprise? No, they're just going to stroll on in there again. Nobody's returned. They're waiting to see... Basically, they're trying to cut off Warwick for the blue. And may well steal it. I'm not too sure whether Warwick's immediately going to go around. Actually, Warwick's not the jungler, is he? No, Warwick's not the jungler. Udyr's the jungler. I'll get that out my head. Like I was saying about the tankiness, Sion, Udyr, Nunu, they've got quite good slows and... stuns in there, and along with obviously Warwick suppresses them as well, and Malzahar suppresses them. They've got a lot of stuns, so a lot of crowd control from both players, both teams, sorry. Is Amumu going to be ballsy enough to take blue? Yes, it looks like he will be. So Emo Amumu is going to be taking the blue. Meanwhile, it is Warwick in the mid there, and Cho'Gath is just having to use his rupture to prevent Nunu there. Was Nunu going for blue? He didn't have it on him there. Was he en route to it? That's the question. So blue has been stolen, which is golem buff, for those wondering what I'm on about with blue and red. Golem buff and lizard buff. Pretty much always referred to blue and red because that's the colour of them. It is Nunu actually in the jungle of CLG. They've thrown down a clairvoyant so they can see him there. So he's trying to steal the wolves. He hasn't gone for blue. So is Nunu also going to be jungling? Let's see how this is going to work out. Meanwhile, down the top there, Malzahar having to flash away. And I think he ghosted as well. It looks like it was flash and ghost used up there. But yes, it is. Look at the speed he's going around at the moment. So yeah, 376. So he's actually started with boots. Pretty sure he ghosted there. He definitely flashed anyway. Meanwhile, it's going to be Anivia versus Warwick in mid. So Warwick, GuardsmanBob playing in mid as the Warwick. So Alistar's going to be roaming. It is Elementz playing Alistar in this game. He's going to be roaming around. Pops a clairvoyance down, comes down. He's going to get a pulverize. He hasn't got level 2 yet, so he can't kick him back, which almost certainly would have landed the kill. But it's just going to push him out of the mob control. So it is Sion versus Cho'Gath down the bottom. Hotshot versus Poisonidon. It's actually Poisonidon. I don't think that's how you spell Poseidon. I may be wrong. But we'll call him Sion, which is another point. Everyone likes to call him Sion as well. Sion, Sion, Dion. Do you call Dion Dion? No, you don't. You call him Sion, Dion. If anyone's wanting to Google Dion Dublin, he's a footballer, an old footballer. So, CLG are pretty much pushing all lanes at the moment. They've got... See, Alistar's setting up down the bottom here. Corki's got top lane pushed, and Anivia's got mid lane pushed. And the bottom lane is also pushed, which is not giving Alistar any good. I mean, he's roaming around trying to help with ganks, but when they're all completely pushed. Meanwhile, Nunu's gone up top. Managed to land the slow on Corki. Corki shoots, so that's going to show himself in there. He's going to try and dodge the silence. I'm pretty sure he's dotted up, so he's got to be damaged. He's showing nothing on here, but I'm pretty sure he's damaged. There we go. So he takes a blip backwards. Nunu, I think, still went back to this bush. I don't believe he went, so I'll keep an eye on it. Don't think he walked away, which is why Corki is staying back at distance. But like I mentioned, they're pushing all the lanes up, which is all giving them the opportunity to do this. Expect Nunu to come popping out again in a moment. Keep an eye on the top. Meanwhile, down the bottom here, they are having a go at Sion, and Nunu does appear from the bushes. I thought he was still there. So Amumu is going to come up. He's got both buffs on him at the moment. So Warwick has had to port back, so Anivia with control down there. Malzahar was around there. Bandage toss just going a fraction to the side. I don't think they'd have managed to get the kill. Certainly would have done a little bit of damage on him because he's up to level 4, so he'd have been able to get a bandage toss out with the damage of that, as well as the tantrum, the tears going as well. Meanwhile, down the jungle here, they found Nunu's kicking him in towards the race. He's going to get a stun on him. He's got Anivia finally cutting off. I think Anivia was a bit too slow to react there. A little bit harsh maybe, but certainly was busy. Malzahar has come down, just managed to land the pulverize, but Anivia had gone back. Maybe this is going to be the first blood. Not too sure. Yes, it will be. And it's actually Amumu that got the first blood. So no mana left on Amumu. Blue buff ran out. Meanwhile, Warwick pushes mid in a little bit more. Sion is very low health down the bottom here. Certainly what we're seeing at the moment is HotshotGG playing as Cho'Gath down the bottom here. So he's keeping that lane pushed in. Doesn't want to do that really. Not when you've got a roaming Alistar. Nunu roaming round. He's having to keep staying at top. Corki's being very aggressive at the top there. He's hit level 6 already, so he's got that ulti, so he can afford to push the opposition back with it. 6 minutes in, still only 1 kill down, and that was that one of Malzahar. Blue buff originally stolen, golden buff stolen by CLG. And at the moment, Anivia is without kills on Warwick. Warwick's got quite a lot of hit points. Managing to pop the ulti and land it with a shot, but that's put him low health. Remember, he's going to have egg. Crystalline egg, or whatever you want to call it. Rebirth, that's the word. And he's going to try and maybe make him pop it. No, it won't do. Meanwhile, I missed the kill down the bottom there. It was Sion that went down. Looks like he got down on tower, so possibly a rupture. Didn't see what it was that killed him. It was Hotshot going to him. I was more concentrated on bigfatjiji in mid. So Warwick doing not too bad a job, actually. I thought Anivia would have much more control, but now we've hit 6. Anivia's going to have that ulti, which is going to farm a lot more on the minions, assuming he's going to use it. Corki's pushed Malzahar right down to the tower there. Didn't see what hit points he was at. Just saw him diving straight in there, clearing the minions stacks out. And Amumu... Ooh. Has blue been stolen by Nunu there? No, it hasn't. We were showing it on the map that it was due. Maybe it is. He was actually quite slow killing it, never recall. It won't be due yet. It was, I was going to say, the timing-wise, he didn't take it first, so it will be a little bit late taking that first. So, Anivia's returned to top. Malzahar missing at the moment on the top there. Nunu and Sion having to group together to try and force Cho'Gath back. Cho'Gath's been back and bought. What has he bought? Cho'Gath's got himself a catalyst already. Catalyst and boots. Started off with the Dawn's Ring, so he's got himself boots and catalyst. So, good amount of gold for Hotshot down the bottom here. Minions-wise, he's picked up 44, 54 for Corki, 45 for Anivia as he builds the feast stacks. Corki doing a lot of pushing. He's built himself a teardrop, the tear of the goddess. Anivia in mid has built down the corner is catalyst. Udyr is their jungler. He's got himself a Philosopher's Stone and a Ruby Crystal. So he's combined and along with the boots. Malzahar's been back. Got himself some boots and a book to go with that Doran's Ring. Which I actually know is boot and Doran's Ring because he started with the boots, didn't he? Warwick is well, Doran's Ring and boots, as well as a Ruby Crystal. So building him a bit tanky. Probably going to go for a Heart of Gold there, I would guess. The blue buff is not on the Amumu yet, so that has not respawned, or they've not got it. I'm pretty sure they're quite late getting it, so I don't think it's respawned yet. Nunu now is on the blue buff, so Golem has spawned here. That's probably would have spawned about minutes ago as well, actually. Anivia is going to go across there and maybe try and get the steal. Oh, it's Anivia that's got the buff. That's why Amumu has not got it, so they did get their own buff. Ignore me, I will keep talking. I just saw an ally being slain. It was Corki that actually got taken down. I'm completely missing it. This is bad. Bad commentary. Meanwhile, Anivia is going to try and steal it. He's got to be careful. Warwick is around the side of him. I think he's going to come around the side. He's going to get ulted on, but Amumu is there to support him. Whether Anivia's going to stay in. He's got rebirth, remember. So they're going to go for Warwick. Warwick's surely going to get out of that. Amumu is going to pop the ulti. Will he go down? He's going to get the damage. Nicely done there. bigfatjiji picks up the killer on Anivia. 3-1 now. The score count. So I missed the Corki going down at the top here in the meanwhile. And that was the first blood for, well, not first blood, first kill for Whale. So Chauster down. Didn't see what it was. I think it was Nunu and Malzahar, so probably guessing it's going to be Malzahar suppressed along with maybe a Nunu explosion. While Hotshot pushing onto Sion down the bottom here. Back. What's he been aboard since he died? He's got himself a long sword. Bit of magic resist. He is against Malzahar. There is a relative amount of magic on the opposition side, which is why he's going to do that. Pops the ulti into Malzahar's backside. Malzahar, was it Malzahar that picked up the kill? It was. Nunu is being pursued. Corki's going to make a dive for him, and it was bigfatjiji that picked up the kill. Chauster's going to be thinking, that was my kill. Steal! Doesn't matter. Either carry again. He's going to put some pressure onto Malzahar. Malzahar backing out. Quick look at Malzahar's item since he's picked up that kill. If you can keep him in range. He's actually got another amplifying tome. 2 amplifying tomes. Warwick being pushed on tower. Corki, Sion, Cho'Gath and Sion. The Cho'Gath continuing to push Sion down the bottom here. So lane's still pushed, which is not giving Elementz much joy as a roaming cow. He's not having too much pleasure in getting ganked. Meanwhile, in the middle here, Udyr's going to be onto Anivia. Anivia's going to have the rebirth. Remember, is he going to get his team to come in support? He will do. Alistar's going to come in. He's going to kick Udyr away. I don't think it's going to be enough. He's going to have pulverize. Does the pulverize, but the shield, magic shield was on Udyr. Anivia does respawn and lives to fight another day. So rebirth has been popped. bigfatjiji, but that will keep him alive for a little while, save him from that roaming gank of Udyr. And Udyr really kind of needs those ganks early on. Nunu's going to be one-on-one with Amumu down here. Battle of the tanks. Assuming Nunu bot is building a tank. Corki is looking like pressing Malzahar quite a bit at the top there. We're seeing him low hit points. Remember, we are coming from the view of bigfatjiji, so we don't entirely sure exactly if those hit points are correct, but if they are, and seeing Alistar is setting himself in position for gank, you've got to assume they are. Meanwhile, in the mid, GuardsmanBob being harassed by a mummy. Amumu just keeping him pleasant. Meanwhile, down the bottom here, Nunu is coming in. He's going to try and get the gank on Hotshot. Hotshot's going to have to back out of this. Cho'Gath is he's keeping the damage onto Sion here. Sion needs to be very careful. He's going to have that bite. He's just waiting for the magic shield to pop. He's going to try and keep going in and out of the bushes to try and buy as much time as he can. He's quite low on health though. But Sion is certainly biteable there. Oh, he's been stunned up. He's going to have to surely flash out. Yes, he will. And Sion, look at that. Sion on nothing. Not too sure whether Cho'Gath would have had the feast there. He would certainly got the kill, but it might well have been to his own death as well. So he's going to have to port away. Mumu's going to come down and protect the tower. Meanwhile, back in mid, Corki had ported back, so Corki's been back and bought a man immune. Mumu is covering the bottom. You can see the items of Hotshot of Anivia down here. He's put himself a busting ward. Got that Tear of the Goddess and Catalyst as well, so one man on the level. Going to try and use his ulti to farm and press the advantage that he can on Warwick. Malzahar has returned, full hit points up top. Alistar was getting any free farm there. Corki's going to make a bit of a dive for him. Pops the armor penetration, pops a few ultis on him as well at the same time. It's 4-1 at the moment in kills. Anivia the one with the 2. Minion-wise, well, they're all 3 of them approaching 100 here. Corki, bigfatjiji and Anivia, and HotshotGG on Cho'Gath. Well, minion-wise, it's actually Udyr that's got the most minions, 72. Sion's struggling. Look at that. He's got half the minion wave. Almost half the minion wave. Oh, God, my God, I'm looking at the minion wave and missing the action down the bottom here. And Amumu does go down. It's not going to mean too much, but it will do to Whale, because that's another kill for them. They need to be careful, because if you're trying to steal that blue, you need to be wary that they're not going to go for Dragon. Can't see where the Dragon buff is there. He didn't actually get a full view on it. Is anyone going to take a look? I haven't seen whether anyone's gone for it. No, it is still there. Sion is going to back away. He's got Cho'Gath coming back at him. Cho'Gath's still on. He's now full feast, is he? Yes, he has full feast. Got hit full size, and he's gone to Negatron Cloak, so he's going magic resist. He is against Sion, so that completely makes sense. In fact, he's against a heavy AP team, really. So that makes full sense. Malzahar's been left to roam free, and it looks like they're going to group together and push this mid tower. Mid tower is low. Udyr's going to come in. Not sure if he's going to get away. Does get stunned, but Anivia's going to have to take damage from the tower. Alistar's surely going to get a kick on him. Yes, he will. He's got the bad down damage shield. Wants to gain back up. Tower's also low. Chauster gets the kill on Jatt there. So mid down, Udyr down. Alistar's a little low. Oh, that's just unlucky. Valkyrie coming from Corki there, just the exact same time that Warwick landed the ulti on him, which actually separated them. I think damage still went on to Corki, but no follow-up whatsoever. And Malzahar trying to go in and suppress anyone, but I don't think it's going to happen. He's going to have to back away. So Sion continuing to have his 1v1 with Hotshot down the bottom here. Hotshot, I don't think he's really pushing the tower too much. He's more interested in doing as much damage as he can to Sion. Grab a few kills. Corki popping those ultis through towards the tower. Didn't actually land the hit there. They are going to roam. Oh, they're going to find themselves a Nunu. Nunu is there. He's going to get kicked as well. Surely the stun does land. Beautifully timed. And wow, just popped there. And he's going to. Anivia's going to try and dive onto Hotshot. I don't think he's going to get it though. Warwick is just saying, "Hey, I'm here." Using that sniffing of the blood of the lower hit points to remind them, hey, I'm here. Anivia once again picks up the blue buff. Ball goes down, separates them. Mumu is going to have to back away here. He's been caught in a little bit in no man's land. He's going to use those trees as good cover. Backs himself in towards the reed. So Warwick was still around there. Meanwhile, down the bottom, well, you can see for yourself, Cho'Gath's actually pushed Sion away from the tower and let the minions keep hitting the tower and just keeping Sion at bay here. He's going to walk back without hitting Sion, so he's just quite happy to stroll past. So continuing to build up his advantage. Nunu's just come down to support now. So Cho'Gath's going to back away a little. Meanwhile in the jungle, Anivia's going to find a, surely get a stunning, would get Alistar's going to pulverize him. Amumu manages to get the bandage toss on, pops the ulti. Warwick's being kicked around all over the place here. Oh, stun just about missing there though. I think he may well just about get away. Udyr's come in, going to try and get the kill onto Anivia. Anivia's rebirth has respawned. It's going to rebirth in a moment if he gets touched once again, which he will do by Sion's ulti. Meanwhile, Alistar does go down, so Alistar was the secondary target. bigfatjiji may well get away with this. I'm not too sure. He's been stunned up very nicely. Dots on him, and that's going to be bigfatjiji down on Anivia. 6-4 now, and that's going to be a dragon. Surely it's a dragon push from Whale. Whale are going to go for that dragon. The ward just about running out in time as well. Nunu's taking a peek towards HotshotGG. Looks like he's around about half health, but that's surely going to be the first dragon going to Whale. 6-4 the score. Will it be the detriment of the top tower going down? I'm not too sure. We can't see it. We've seen it full hit points, but I'm pretty sure it must be lower than that. Just in his auto gun yet. So that is dragon. So first dragon going to Whale. 6-4. Whale back in this. Those first opening exchanges not working. That exchange, they picked up 2 kills and a dragon off that. But that's another tower down though. So 2 towers to CLG. Will they manage to get this bottom turret? Nobody's anywhere near it. They will stack up on it. You've seen the ping goes out there, but they're going to get a fair bit of damage on. I'm not too sure if it's actually being touched at all though. Anivia, I assume, is going to look at it. So yeah, it's not really been touched. I don't think they're going to get this full tower down. Malzahar and Nunu not the strongest on the turret. And Rupture coming down from Hotshot on Cho'Gath. Going to clear out the minion wave, and all is fair for war again. Sion being drawn back. Chauster's been a bit of a monster so far. Himself that man immune. He's got the sheen up as well. Looks like he's going to be completing the Mercury Tread shortly. So Chauster's starting to get fed up as a bit of an AD carry, which is exactly what they need to start pushing those towers. So while it goes down on the bottom, they got... Well, they haven't got any wards down, so they got no massive vision, really. Hotshot still refusing to actually hit the turret, preferring to leave the minions to it, and they instead take out the minion waves that keep stacking up on it. As Cho'Gath, well, he doesn't do the greatest of damage. He doesn't do too bad, though. He's going to have to back away, though. As Warwick and Udyr fight for minions in the mid. The Amumu's going to clear out. Top stack. Looks like blue going to be going to Anivia once again. As Hotshot backs up and ports away. What's he going to go by? He's got 2 Negatrons now. Maybe a sort of split between maybe... I'm not sure what he's building, actually. Whether he's going to build it. Sunfire is really... don't know. Maybe he's just going to go Banshees. Who knows what he's going to build up? I wouldn't want to guess. So... Whale is sniffing around, trying to get a gank onto Amumu. Just going to back out. They've got a ward down on blue now. And Sion comes out to take a look in mid. He's got Udyr on the raids. Shots. Is he just baiting with that port? I think he is just baiting with that port. He's trying to do a bit of damage. Going to land the rupture onto Nunu as well. So yeah, a bit of baiting there. You come hit me and I'll hit you twice. That's the way it works. Corki and Amumu are going to have... I think it was Malzahar actually coming up river. Don't think he's going to come out on both of them. Malzahar... It was Warwick that was maybe taking a peek as another ward is placed. So ward's starting to come out, starting to get good cover, good vision. They've obviously got the minions going up the middle, and Nunu is around the side as Cho'Gath ports away. They went hunting for him, but the teleport went through. 21 minutes in, 6 for the kills, 2 towers, 2 CLG, and 1 dragon down to Whale. I think the dragon may be due to respawn shortly. 153, 154 minions, Corki, 150 for Anivia, 166 for Cho'Gath, so Cho'Gath minions, but wow, Sion at 110. Malzahar yet to hit 100, Udyr yet to hit 100, so minion-wise they have quite an advantage, it has to be said. At least 50 is looking like on many of them. Malzahar's coming in now, he's going to try and suppress, he's going to suppress on Amumu. Why would you go for Amumu in there? He wants to be, it's Corki he wants to get, surely that's going to be Malzahar down. Yes, it will be. Corki's just quite happily getting away as they continue to go for Amumu, while Corki just opened up a new one on them, and that's surely going to be another kill there. Anivia's maybe going to pick that one up. Yes, he will. GuardsmanBob goes down on Warwick as Sion gets bounced up around, and that's going to be another kill going down. And Poisonidon goes down. Poisonidon, whatever the hell I'm sure that's not the right spelling. I may be completely wrong. I may be looking completely stupid, but yeah, double suppress. So Amumu got Warwick ulted on him and Malzahar ulted on Amumu. Meanwhile, you've got Anivia and Corki opening up a can off on your ass, and just I don't know what Whale were thinking there. Why were they going for Amumu? You never go for the tank. Meanwhile, Alistar was, you know, doing his crowd control as best he can. Strange play from Whale there, and that's gave CLG the advantage. 9-5 the kills, 4-1-3 for Anivia. And Chauster picked himself up 2 in there as well, so 2-on-4. Picked himself 1 up, sorry, with assists. So blue buff was stolen, Anivia just living with that blue buff permanently. Dragon is not up yet, I believe it is due shortly. Warwick. And this is going to be a early. Yes, they are going to be going for Baron early, but they got that ward down so they can see them. So both Anivia and Alistar are going to come down. Stun's going to go in there, does land on them. Corki's going to come in from behind. Amumu, has he got his ulti up? No, he doesn't. He doesn't have the Amumu ulti. Oh, nice wall there, but that may well actually kill him. So Rebirth's not going to save you there, I don't think. Suppress does finally go down on bigfatjiji this time. Damage is going to go in there. Amumu doesn't have the ulti though. Alistar's going to have to back out there. Cho'Gath comes down. Amumu's in trouble as well. He's going to get low health. Corki's trying his best to put as much damage on he can. He's got a lot of cover. Nunu's going to pop that ulti off. Alistar's going to be in trouble here. Alistar goes down. Cho'Gath tries to take a bite out of Nunu. Manages to get Nunu down. He's going to be able to flash out of there. Yes, he has got flash. So 2 deaths to CLG, 1 to Whale, and they are on that dragon once again. Elementz comes in, tries to put a rupture down and just disrupt that that attack as best they can. Amumu's going to come in, miss that bandage toss. Not too sure whether they've had the damage on Baron though. Have they backed out? They haven't got Baron. No, they haven't. So they've backed away from Baron there. So CLG, despite losing 2, did their job and kept Baron away. could have been a bit better. A split push there, split attack, sorry. And Anivia was almost the first one in, which is why he got suppressed and taken down early, which kind of took a lot of damage away from CLG. So Whale keeping themselves in this, keeping themselves tight. Dragon has respawned. That first dragon did go to Whale. Whale have yet to get a tower though, which is a big difference. They've not even got near them. Look at that, full hit points, and they've only really done a tiny amount down the bottom there. So CLG going to come in and get this dragon. Are they going to be? They will. They're going to completely get it. That ward's placement going to get taken out on Baron. So while they were distracted on what was going on at Baron, they've picked themselves up a free dragon. So CLG in the driving seat once again. 3 towers down. They did take that bottom tower down. It was minion stacks that did it more than anything, because Hotshot was kind of refusing to hit it. Anivia gets his farm on up the top. Malzahar's dot work in mid. Item wise, well, you can see for yourself, Corki's built himself up a Sheen. Looks like he's got himself a Last Whisper up there. A lot of minions, 180 between them both, and 97 for Cho'Gath. Cho'Gath is a farming machine. Not to mention Hotshot. So Hotshot's built himself up a Banshee's Veil and Frozen Heart on Cho'Gath. Meanwhile, for the opposition, we can see Sion's built himself quite a lot of AP up there. He's got a Sheen up, as well as the needlessly large and blasting one. So I guess a death cap coming out there in a moment. The hat and the heart of gold, Warden's mail. So looks like he's bottom here. Udyr is actually pushing the tower. It's going to be the first tower to Whale. I think he may just about get it, but it may be the death of him if he stays any longer. But nicely done, nice wall. The magic shield he put up there, the damage shield, the shield, the magic shield. It wasn't magic shield, right, the first word. Udyr pops up, saves himself from the damage of Anivia. Anivia, like I mentioned, has got himself that death cap and Banshee's Veil, as well as the Tear of the Goddess he built early on for the added mana. I'm guessing he's going to complete. No, he's just bought a blasting ward. So is he going for an Abyssal Scepter maybe there? And extra mana. Meanwhile, Cho'Gath roams around, see if he can catch anyone out. Anyone going to go for him? Corki's going to come down, he's going to port away. Catch a victim though. He's going to back away. 26 minutes gone, 10-7 the score. Baron's still not been taken by anyone at the moment, so no early Barons. Dragons gone one apiece. It's all about those 3 towers down for CLG. 3 towers, interesting to see where the wards are, ward positions for Whale. Obviously we're seeing this from CLG's point of view. They're going to push onto mid as Hotshot pushed away. Tried to enclose them down there. Is that going to be an immediate push for Baron? Be suicidal if it is. Are they going to trap for it? Udyr thinks he's going to go for it. I mean, Udyr and Warwick, they've got a lot of damage there. They are going to go for Baron. And CLG once again going to come around the side there. Corki just getting himself positioned with the rest of CLG. You can see Oracle now on Cho'Gath. And again, they're going to have to back away from Baron. Hotshot's going to get in there. Is he going to get a silence on? Will he manage to get a rupture? No, he won't. Will Warwick be they're split all over the place. Amumu just going there, gets the ulti off. Nunu's quite low, Warwick's quite low as well. He's going to have to back away there. He's actually suppressed onto Corki. Corki with a massive amount of damage, going to take down GuardsmanBob though. Meanwhile, Rupture gets in, lands on Udyr. Udyr's in trouble now. Look at that quick burst from Anivia there. Chauster manages to get the kill in the end though. Are they going to get this Rupture? Yes, they will. Sion's now going to go surely down. Yes, he will. That's going to be Alistar that picks up the kill actually. And Nunu, well, you've got them all behind you, so you're going to have to back the hell away from there. Corki goes diving in, and that's going to be the kill for Corki. So now, massive amount of damage. That's going to be the inner turret down surely on the top here. And I can't see who's getting hit. Meanwhile, down the bottom here, they're pushing on towards the base tower. Malzahar's the only one there trying to land that silence, trying to do as much damage as he can. It is, ooh, that's going to take Amumu quite low, but that inner turret does go down. 14-7, so I'm not too sure what Whale would do in there. They sort of charged them up mid and then immediately dived up to Baron, and it was pretty obvious, even if they didn't have the ward there, which showed them, obviously, the Baron. We knew what they were doing. You could see what they were going to do. Oh, Warwick's been caught here. He's going to feast it on. No, he won't. He's far too high health there. And Cho'Gath's just going to cover the exit there as the stuns keep coming out from Alistar, from Anivia. Sorry, Anivia's got rebirth on, so they don't need to be too concerned. And Cho'Gath's going to return once again. They're going to try for Baron again. Yes, they are. Pops the ward down. Ward's going to get taken straight out, but they are going to go for Baron again. Chauster is down the bottom here. Needs to be careful he doesn't get picked off early. Pops the big bomb in there. Didn't quite manage to land it. As there's going to be Udyr trying to take a dive onto Anivia. He needs to be careful. Rebirth is up, and HotshotGG's now in a little bit of trouble. And he's going to go down. He's been suppressed. He is going to get taken out. So Cho'Gath down. And claiming the scalp's going to knock the feast down to 3. But Alistar's now got around there. Amumu's also around there. Amumu doesn't have his ulti up. So he's not going to be too happy with that. It's going to be HotshotGG down. 14-8 the score. And continuing to fight around this Baron. Meanwhile, there's a big minion stack down the bottom. It's all the ranged ones just pumping away. Corki's going to pick up some nice free farm in that mid. And again, we saw them just around the area as the wards fade. Going to have to back away. They can't see where the opposition is. So Whale trying to keep themselves in it here. Need to keep catching them out. They've caught them at a few times. CLG have been split here. They're going to have to deal with this bottom stack as the tanky unit comes in there. We're seeing his Nunu's coming in, but I'm just going to ulti them. Well, one way of taking them all out, I guess. Use your ulti up on the minions. Corki's doing exactly the same, and his one spawns a lot quicker, and he gets 7 stacks of them. So, dot farming for Malzahar. He's so hard to stop. Once he gets to this level, it's so hard to stop him getting gold. His dot just continues on. And happily jumps onto anyone else if they're nearby. 14-8 kills. 4 towers down, sorry. Oh, they got the inner tower in the mid as well, sorry. I forgot to mention that one. So, 2 inners down, 3 outers down. Meanwhile, Whale have yet to take a tower. It's telling time, really. And the dragon has respawned. It was CLG that got it last time, so we're seeing it spawn. Unless Whale have been down and snuck it, that will be respawned, so expect CLG to maybe go for that. They need to get some wards down on the dragon. Which is, they've got the ward on blue, so they can kind of see him coming from there, but they could also cut through here. Corki, Cho'Gath, sorry, is continuing to build his feast back up. He's at back at full feast so far. Sion looked like he came down and placed a ward there, I think. Pretty sure that was a ward. No, dragon is not up. Does that mean Whale took a dragon? Whale may have taken the dragon there. It's showing it spawned, and it was definitely CLG that took it last. Or is that just me losing the plot? I didn't see what the timer is. I'm not 100% on the timer either. Pretty sure there was someone in the reeds here. Anumu's being wary. Udyr down bottom. We'll keep top. Malzahar's here. The rest of the team, I don't think they are. So Corki's returned to top. He's going to continue to try and push a stack there. Remember, is going down, so hopefully going to try and work on the base tower CLG. Meanwhile, Whale just trying to work on the first one. I think Udyr's may well continue a bit of a split push and try and take that bottom tower down, which he is doing. Meanwhile, CLG stacking up. Oracle is on Cho'Gath. Remember, he lost that Oracle on the death a moment ago. I think it's just going to trap him. The 2 carries staying away. Udyr's had to back away here, so they have got the ward down. I'm almost convinced Sion's got himself positioned. We saw Sion poke in there. Oh, and they've got that brilliantly ward placed. GuardsmanBob should going to be looking to get out of this. He's going to have to flash away. Sion comes down, takes a little peek. See whether he managed to get a ward down. Udyr in that jungle. What are you doing? He's going diving in, so Udyr's going to go for it. And this is Whale. This could be Whale in trouble here. They're actually going for Amumu again. Look at the hit points. It's Amumu they're going for. Why would you do that? So Nunu goes down. Udyr was very low as well. Amumu does go down, but really that doesn't make a difference because Sion's going to go down in meanwhile. So is Warwick. Warwick's in all sorts of trouble. Corki's picking up kills left and right here, as well as Anivia. They're just getting all the farm they want. And Udyr goes down to Chauster once again. So another ult comes out. Cho'Gath just about backs away to live to fight another day. And I think Malzahar tried to get the dot on him, didn't land it. So Cho'Gath's going to go back. He's going to clear out the minion wave and probably port back himself, so he's very low health. But I think this may well be the tower down. So a bit of baiting from CLG there has got themselves another couple of kills. And, well, it was 5 kills to 1. The only one that went down was Amumu. Again, they went for Amumu. It was Udyr actually targeted. You saw him come out that bush and went straight for Amumu. I don't know whether he was just trying to keep him stunned so he couldn't pop his ulti. I don't know what the plan was there, but it didn't work, that's for certain. So, base tower down, and inhibitor's going to go down as well. Top has a rather large stack on it of minions, so may well go down. So 6 minions now spawning for CLG. 34 minutes into this, lovely stun coming out. It's about the easiest way you can stun, I suppose. Stun and slow, it's very hard to chase Anivia down. They've got to be careful here. The Rupture comes out, beautifully timed. Oh, that's going to be a double kill. Oh, Warwick's just got away. Alistar kicked him out. He's going to escape. Sion's going to have to run away. Meanwhile, it looks like Udyr's now in trouble. They can't quite manage to land any kills. Will they manage to get a Rupture onto Malzahar? Yes, they will. Oh, Malzahar, you're dead. You're dead. You're going to get silenced. Alistar pulverized. And that's Anivia. Oh, it's actually HotshotGG. They finished it with a feast there, I think. So really chasing them down like that. I guess that's what you're going to try and get the kills, but you know that they're going to be respawning, coming back. How Warwick escaped from I think it was Elementz actually on Alistar actually kicked him out of that, so that's going to be blue buff into Anivia once again, picking up the golem. Cho'Gath comes around. He has that oracle, so wall plays really not going to happen. Just to be careful, he doesn't get ruptured. He's going to pop his speed buff and try and get out of there. He's going to get pulverized. No, he's going to wait. Oh, Sion, you've come back. What are you doing? Rupture dodges the Rupture, but I don't think he's going to help. As Chauster picks up another kill and goes legendary. He got triple cool back there earlier. And he is nomming them now. So 10-1-7 for Corki. Wow, he picked that up. He was only about 2-1-4, I think, earlier when I last looked. So he picked himself up a Bloodthirst, now completed the phase as well. So he's going to get a Trinity Force off there. Item-wise, Alistar's put himself the Shurelev. Oh, I can never pronounce this one properly. Shurelva's Riviera. They've just talk about a mouthful. Banshee's Veil, you may have noticed I skipped it when I was looking at Jatt earlier. Shurelva's Riviera. Oh, yes, easy for me to say. Minion-wise, wow. 257, 238, 249. Massive amounts. 177 for Sion and Malzahar. So massive minion advantage, which you kind of expect for, certainly for Anivia and Corki. They can farm quite big, as well as Cho'Gath. 36 minutes gone. So base turret and inhibitor down. Well, nearly all the inner turrets down. This bottom one is the only one remaining. Still no Baron, though. Still no Baron for anyone. And looking like CLG may well go for Baron here. Dragon's probably respawned again, I think. I don't know the timing because it's not on the screen. I'm sure Whale picked up 2 dragons, but that's not going to matter. They're not going to be able to do anything about this. It's going to be gone before they get here. Tell you what, not that much damage going on it just yet. They may well be able to get in and get a poke. Can they get a steal? Malzahar's going to try and get a poke and steal. Not going to happen. Oh, look at the damage there from Anivia. Anivia may get taken down there. I'm not sure he's got reversed though. Yes, he has. Oh, possibly the worst one to go for then. So, it was Malzahar that does go down. Warwick's going to go into trouble here. Will he manage to get a Rupture on him? Doesn't manage to land the Rupture in time. And Amumu again being targeted there by Udyr. I'm not too sure why. He did use his ulti up, I think, in there. Rupture's going to surely catch Nunu out. Won't, just going to get past it. May well have captured, used the ghost there. HotshotGG will take down Sion. Sion does go down, and Corki's all over the backside of Udyr. Nunu's going to come round, try and do as much as he possible. And, well, will he cut off? Has he got the balls now? He's been fed so much. Will he Valkyrie towards him? Yes, he will. Not going to get a kill, I don't think. No, Nunu does try and back up there. Udyr's going to come towards him. That may well be the death of him. He's just about... Oh, no! Anivia's wall blocked the kill. And Chauster was pursuing... That's one of those things that when you see bigfatjiji doing it, you kind of feel better when maybe you've done it yourself in a game and stopped someone getting a kill, and everybody goes, "Oh my god, WTF! Oh my god, Anivia noob!" And when you see bigfatjiji doing it, you think, "Okay, I kind of feel better." If he can do it, anyone's allowed to do it. 5-14 for Anivia, 10-1-8 for Corki. So Corki now hitting his mantle of being the carry, the attack damage carry, to pick himself a dragon without any issues whatsoever. So that'll be 2 2 dragons, I think. I'm pretty sure Whale got the 3rd dragon. And Baron still didn't go down there, by the way. Baron didn't get picked up. So CLG, well, seeing Cho'Gath hit full size, he's got the Oracle on, he's got Brilliance running. Himself a Force of Nature as well now, completed that, so very, very strong tanky. Cho'Gath's really just going to be completely ignored by the opposition team because they're not going to down him anytime soon. Really, Anivia, remember, I think he did use Rebirth in there. Yes, he did. So the egg timer's on. So Anivia did use Rebirth. He's got himself a Death Capper he got a while ago. Yes, he did build the Void Staff. And looking like he's building something else. I don't know what. I wouldn't want to guess. 24-9 now. So CLG, it's been a slow, steady process, but they're starting to gain complete control. And the inhibitor respawn. So Super Minions now, I think that's the last wave cleared. Yes, it is. That's the last wave of Super Minions cleared on bottom. So Whale will have every right to fight for this Baron and fight for it in full force. They haven't got to worry about their tower, but we can see they've got the defensive wards out. So they've got perfect position and perfect view. Oh dear, Udyr's going to get caught out. And a ghost being used by Cho'Gath. I don't think he's going to be able to catch it unless he catches him on the corner here, which is possibly going to go for... No, stopped. Backed away. That's kind of given the way that they've got the wards there. Need to be careful. Corki and Anivia are not too far, too close. Are they going to try and cut off and go for Corki? Yes, they are. They're going to try and get there on the backside of Corki. Corki's going to get... He's just going to get suppressed, but the wall comes through. And he gets clear of it. So suppression now, that's the ulti of Malzahar wasted in use there. Oh, Amumu is going to get in. Is he going to get the ulti off? Yes, he will. That's going to be 3 in the ulti. And that's going to be Nunu popped in seconds. I think it just flashed through. It was Udyr that flashed through. I don't think he's going to be able to 1v1 Chauster. Chauster's been fed too much on Corki. Sion's going to go down the bottom here. He's going to get away. No, he's not. He's not going to get away. Oh, Warwick's going to flash through. Use his ulti onto Amumu again. Will he manage to get a kill? No, he will not. Chauster's going to pick up another kill. Double kill. Oh dear. Malzahar, you've been blocked by the wall. And that's going to be Malzahar going down. And that will be Chauster with another kill. Triple kill. 13-1-9. That's surely going to be GG. And him's going to go down. They've got a big stack of minions here. They might as well just go straight for the towers. 41 minutes gone. Still no Baron taken in this whole game. And that's going to be certainly, surely both base towers, possibly both of Nunu to anyone that's going to spawn in a moment. And that is going to be GG to CLG. First game of this NESL Week 3 Match 1 going to CLG. Congrats. Whale, they put up a good fight.